and welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Toronto Blue Jays.
Our starting pitcher in this one, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
First pitch, 107.
And there's a foul ball. Got him. Now one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances again.
And it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. On a line out towards center. Varsho under it, and there's two down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. We go to the bottom of the first. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Will Warren. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham moving under it and makes the grab. Two away now.
Batting third, the catcher.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger matched a homer in his last game. Slides for the stop, fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now here is Ben Rice. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rice smashed a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 28.
So up next for New York, Austin Wells. Smoked on the ground a second. And the Yanks go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Misses inside. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, low.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. And ball one. Second inning here, no score. Bounced up the middle. Volpe takes it himself for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well,
they had the chance to turn in two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now it's going to be Ernie Clement outside, and that's ball one. Fouled off left side. Lucas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 2-1. Bounced up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Anthony Volpe. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. McMahon launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a pop-up. Clement has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Now 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground to third. Hot shot. And he can't knock it down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Just a simple
The
ground
designated
ball the
hitter,
other way
number
that
4,
had eyes on it,
Joel
man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's George Springer. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
The Jays with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Ricky Tiedemann.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
That's the third, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a ball.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-1.
Oh.
And there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the fourth, here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Kirk wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Out to short. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He popped out his first time. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike. In the air out towards right center. Grisham gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. Single to right at his first trip. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Lucas in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped up. And that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Lazaro Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ben Rice now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Austin Wells will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Number 11, shortstop.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Flied to right his first time. Inside, ball 1. To the right side, Clement. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Golden opportunity right here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run's in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field, Sanchez should have this one. Brings it in, runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-zip.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Braden Fisher.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out man at first. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now it's even up.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 now. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas under it. And he makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 5-0.
Batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Two on the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it for the K. Inning over, although plenty. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Clement started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing.
The right fielder, number 12. Jesus.
Man at first. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Clement gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one ripped to left. One away. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. On the ground right side to Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Springer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that one upstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Leading off, Cody Bellinger. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Pulls that one foul. 0-1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Bellinger on his way home. He will score. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's ripped. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Volpe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Just misses with that one. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. So 1 out with 2 aboard. So up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Line to right, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. This one in the air. Barger settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Now pitching for the
They
Blue
turn
Jays,
things over to the southpaw,
number 56,
Eric Lauer.
Eric Lauer.
Judge swings through it for strike one. And he chases a high fastball there.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just...
On to Jimenez. They limit the damage here. Well, we go bottom six.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game,
number
Brent
47,
Hedrick.
Brent
And he's got a nice lead to work
Hedrick.
with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Kirk now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swings through that. Hedrick, a 6'6" southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Next
That's
one
out the
misses.
corner.
It's 2-2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. Could be a chance here for them to start.
Here comes the throw.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Got him. 1 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The 0-1. In the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Foul ball. Right side. And it goes just foul. In the air to left center. Bellinger moving under this one. 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Tyler Heineman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. High fly ball out towards left center. Bellinger has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home. He beats it. It's 7-2.
For the Blue Jays, number 49, Leo.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back. Gone. A laser to left.
Pinch hitter for the Blue Jays.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Kazuma Okamoto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball outside.
On the ground out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Now the ball game on defense. Brandon Valenzuela. He takes over behind the plate. Rice leading things off and takes a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. So coming into the game now on defense, Anthony Santander. He takes over as the new first baseman. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done, drives in the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And here is Ryan McMahon. Man at second. This one chopped up the middle. Throws to first in time. Back to the top of the order now. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the third out. The Jays push across a run on this double. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter. Lead it off. Miles Straw.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
For the Yankees,
Miles Straw
74,
leading things off and takes a strike.
Castro.
Fouled off left side. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over. And there's one away. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. Looking to start something with one gone. Davis Schneider in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Swung on, popped up left side. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Nance. Here is Aaron Judge.
This changed defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing third base, number 11, Ben Cowell.
And that one wrapped foul. Sliced hard but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes outside. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
2-0. Ripped to third. Whips it across. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Here
left
comes
fielder,
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
That one's in there. Strike one. On the ground to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. At the plate, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first. Bottom 9. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
That's out the corner.
Castro measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Volpe. And he'll be safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go
That's a ball.
and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One out man at
The
first.
shortstop,
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Curveball over for a called strike.
Oh.
Swings, and this one's flared. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. The throw to second, double play, cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher.